Guys, welcome back to another video. So this is the iPad Air 2. Super thin. Been using this for a while now, and I gotta say it's just like any other iPad. It's just that they've made it a heck of a lot thinner. As you can see, there is 6.1 millimeters. That's just a little ridiculous, but the fact of the matter is they're able to do it. So the device itself is a lot lighter than the original iPad Air. This is about the same weight as my iPad Mini, almost. It's still got a little bit of weight to it, but it doesn't feel bad at all. And I find myself holding this one a lot longer. Battery life is really good on here, even though I think they made the battery smaller. Battery life is still fantastic. It's no issues with the battery, and it performs very well. Spec wise, let me go into GSM Arena here, and I'll just show you the specs right here on the screen. You can get a sense of the web browser. This is the LTE model. I have it on Wi-Fi because I have really good Wi-Fi. You can kind of see the web browser here. I've been really impressed with this, to say the least. It's it's an iPad, and when you compare iPads to other tablets, I mean, those who are pro Android, which I do like Android, obviously, but the iPad has gotten it right. I don't have any issues with this tablet at all, or any of my other iPads. I just don't have any issues with them. Lag and all that kind of stuff, it just doesn't happen. So let me get down to the battery. The battery, well, it's not updated on here, but you can see the watt hours are 27.3 and it's 32.4 on here. But I haven't, so it's probably like a 7900 milliamp battery or 75 or something like that. But I haven't had any problems with it. They've done a lot of internal upgrades to this. They've got an 8 megapixel camera for the hardware, that is, and opposed to the 5 megapixel that I had before on the other one. But pretty much, you're still getting the same overall experience. This is a triple core CPU at 1.5. So they've done things like that to try to make it, perform a lot better. And, here we are a year later, and the iPad is, still a good, relevant device. It's probably dominating the tablet world and probably will dominate the tablet world for some time to come. Even though I use predominantly all Android things, I still have iPhone and iPad. I definitely need my iPad because the battery life is just sick on here. The other tablets that I have great battery life. It's just that I just find my experience with the iPad to be consistent. Definitely no hiccups at all with this device. I just can't complain about it. And it just does well. In every experience with the iPad, I find myself loading tons of Google apps on here because, iOS is nice, but it doesn't pack the same punch as Google. And that's kind of a good and a bad thing. You kind of, if you're into the technology field and you love tech, then you're probably going to have different operating systems. Like I have pretty much all of them, I think. No, I have the main 4: Windows, Android, iOS, and BlackBerry. And, I use them for what I use them for. But the iPad is the one, when I'm going on a trip, I probably would grab this first for my media content. I don't consider this, like, they have Word documents and stuff like that, but I kind of leave that to Windows. That's something I prefer not to integrate because it's never going to be the same. So using an iPad, this is really for media. And sometimes I'll do some editing on here with videos and things like that. But overall, though, I think the new iPad, I think it's pretty slick. I'm glad they made it thinner because then, it's a lot less in weight, because the original iPad Air, it was a little weighty and I got kind of tired of holding it. And so I ended up just ditching on it and getting a couple iPad minis because they were a little less in weight, and obviously they were very pocketable. But once I saw the iPad Air 2 was going to be a lot thinner, lighter, and perform better, I was really excited about that. So obviously I do have the LTE model taking a look around the device. They took away, obviously, the vibrate switch. It's been integrated into the software. You just have volume. You actually have a microphone right there, and you slide around, and there's a microphone right there as well. Power button is right there. This is obviously your antenna, and you got your SIM tray here. Headphone jack is up there, and like iPad's nothing over there. You got the lightning cable and the dual speakers. Now, what I found about these speakers here is they are really loud, a little bassy too, when using it for music and media and just anything like that. I found that these have really good sound quality compared to some of the other. My iPad Mini is just, you know, the sound on that is nice, but this has a more full sound, and it's a lot more bass in this setup here on the iPad Air compared to the Mini, and I'll compare it next to the Mini in another video. But my first impressions on the iPad Air and just my hands-on initial impressions. I've been using this already. I didn't do an unboxing or anything because, yeah, what's to an unboxing for an iPad? There's nothing in there. So, and you've seen plenty of them, but having it set up, everything is actually really fluid, very smooth on here. And there's actually nothing I have to complain about it. Battery life is just tremendous. And as you can see, I have it on Bluetooth, and I frequently have it on Bluetooth because I have it paired with a subwoofer. So for that real deep sound that I really want and complete sound, I just leave that Bluetooth on. And when I'm at home, it's always on Wi-Fi. And when I leave, it just switches to LTE. But I just don't, see any problems with the battery. I think Apple they just killed it on here, man. They did a good job with optimization, and the iPads, all of them pretty much run smooth. So what do I think about the iPad Air 2? I think it's fantastic. There's not much to talking about the overall experience because we all know that the iOS experience is going to be fantastic. So this is just my, really, I guess you can consider this a full review, kind of, because I've already been using this, like I said, and I didn't really want to do an unboxing because, again, there's nothing to it. But just to tell you about it and what I recommended, I definitely would get the Wi-Fi version if you don't have a carrier that you want to do, or if you want to save money, you could actually go through the carrier, get the on-demand from T-Mobile, which is basically you don't pay anything for data, and they give you 200 megabytes free per month, and then just use your Wi-Fi at home. Essentially what you're doing is you're just paying monthly for the device. It's all you're doing. So that's a quick look at the iPad Air 2. I'll probably bring you more videos on this because I do use this every day pretty much. I like it, to say the least. I mean, there's nothing that you can't like about it. The cameras have definitely been improved. I really like that. But you will see more videos on this right here because I'm still in my testing phase. Still on the initial, I'm still on the same charge here. Got this the other day, so yesterday, and it's been working out really well. As you can see, I love the watch faces, being able to put my logo on there, just anything to customize it. I really like it. Anyway, iPad Air 2, first look, initial impressions, hands-on, whatever you want to call it. I like it, and I'll probably put up some more videos on this later on. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one.